Yes. So the point of what I want to say for the Degrowth Summer School is that we see that there is a link between growth, economic growth in the north, in the global north. This includes Shanghai, Beijing, Mumbai, the economic growth, and then the advance of environmental justices everywhere in the world, especially in the south. Because, for instance, today we are going to take from the soil about 90 million barrels of oil. So it's going to be burned after a few days or weeks. So tomorrow we are going to do the same again, every day the same again, more or less. So the commodity frontiers, the place where we take the oil from, they are advancing towards places where there are people, or sometimes there is no people, but because under the bottom of the sea there is no people, but it's a risky thing to do. Or we see that there is new gas fracking or new coal mining because of the energy, so-called energy needs. So the metabolism is increasing, and the metabolism increases, and this produces environmental conflicts. And therefore what we see is that there is a world movement which we call the global environmental justice movement, of people, quite often indigenous people, complaining because companies are going there, trying to mine, trying to put palm oil plantations, destroying the mangroves for producing shrimp, for instance, as happens has happened in Thailand and Philippines, in Ecuador. So we have mining conflicts, biomass conflicts, fossil fuels conflicts, even tourism conflicts, transport conflicts, and this is what we are studying in a project which is called EJOLT, which means Environmental Justice Organizations, Liabilities and Trade. And what we have done is some reports, but also a map, world map, Mappa Mundi, the world map of environmental conflicts. We have reached 1,200 now, and we want to go on until 2,000 cases from China to California and from Finland to Chile, covering all countries and all types of conflicts. And we are working on this, both academics and activists belonging to these environmental justice organizations. Okay. So there is a very close link between this environmental justice movement from the south and the degrowth, decroissance movement, which are more in the north. And the link is that if these movements of environmental justice are successful, they are a very powerful help to stop this type of economy from growing, because it's not real growth. It's growth, but it's also destroying the environment and quite often destroying also indigenous people, poor people. So this is the connection, that the more successful environmental justice is, the more sustainable or the less unsustainable the current economy can be.